All right. So I should mention it now, the goal for today, for people who are watching later, or maybe the one person who always shows up early for some reason, uh, as the title suggests, we're going to try to do what I kind of want to do for my morning streams. I want to do a little bit of Tsumego. I want to play a game and review that game, depending on how it goes, and then do a pro game afterwards. I may want to do like another type of Tsumego at the end later. I think the general format that I kind of want to do is handful of Tsumego, play a game, and then do a pro game thing. Look at the pro game and decide stuff with it. So today we're going to see how long that takes to very casually do that. And then if it takes a very long time, that's no good. We'll have to figure something else out. But I think it should only take like maybe an hour to 2 hour area. We'll see how it goes though. It looks like Tsumego Hero has some new attack hero problems. Out of the other 4 problems of the day, 100% completion, basically a genius. I'm just want to see what this looks like now. See if it's the same, because the other ones are all the same problem. Now, so how to attack that stone, right? Okay. Like the classic move is attack with the knight's move, right? So it just depends on if this is good. And that should be fine overall. This one's harder to judge. Let's see if that's what it wants again, because this has been the answer for the last like 4 of them, and so I didn't really like that. B has to be okay. Must be B again. I don't know which one that I would want here. This is what I was thinking of already. I just wasn't sure which one I liked more. If I connect, I guess I can play at A first. If they cut, we do have this wedge. Then we can turn and slide and stuff. B's a little bit safer though. Let's do A. It does say incorrect. Okay, so it's probably B then. All right, let's see. Probably not. Okay. We don't want to capture here. We want to back off. Then A or B. But we're basically connected on the outside. We should be alive here. A would be really nice though. But B is where we need to go next. Right? We need to go over here next. But it wants us to continue to attack. Okay. I have an idea for a story called Tsumego Hero Core. Sounds interesting. So here I'm just messing around to see what it wants the answer to be here. So it wants us to continue to attack until it's all over. Is this one even Sente? Group of heroes fighting crime by solving Tsumego. That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. This would fix our outside. So now it's no good. So it wants us to not worry too much about our outside, but it wants us to play as many moves as possible, then move away. Okay. Anyway, let's go to a normal collection now. So I do like that it's getting a little more complicated. Well, because if we look at the other problems, I guess I should show you why I was looking at that. If we look at the other problems, like these first few. The first few were just like jump, 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 and we're done. Like they were like really, really simple problems, whereas that one at least is a little bit more complicated. And like this is like the same answer too, right? It's the same answer on this one. And so I was worried that they would all just be the same exact thing. Right? They were all just very, very simple, same sort of answer with everything. So compared to that one, this one's significantly harder. So they need to figure this out. You and Brandon can be Avengers. Like the Avengers or people who avenge. I want to be sure about this, okay? And so this one, now it's showing us so many options and we have to like keep going and And then we have to figure out when to Tanuki, and so this one's like significantly harder of a problem. So that's like a pretty huge jump, but it's also giving us a bunch. I don't know. I don't know if I like this little collection here. Anyway, so how you doing? Oh, it's not this one that I was doing. It was the other one, I guess. I think. Was it still volume 1? Yeah, it was still volume 1. Okay. Just redoing it for fun. Seems like the better warm-up set. You know, Brandon's really bad at Tsumego, right? And I'm not even that good in comparison to regular people. So as the Avengers, we're not going to be doing very much. we're not going to be very successful, I'm going to say. Now we can just block here. We don't want a Hane because then they can Atari us. There we go. Huh. What? Was this not a move? When it says 6Q, this feels like a trick when you are just turning right here, and this should be like a DDK problem. You know what I mean? But I guess what people are doing is they're connecting on the outside automatically without thinking. Or they're thinking they can't do this one. Like I said, it shouldn't say DDK in this case, because like if it was like a 15Q problem, it would be way too hard. But I think like 10Q to 9Q area, right? Makes sense to me. It's just an Atari. And seeing liberties in an Atari, that's sort of the idea behind that problem. So feels right. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, I turned that up a little bit. We'll see. Is it too loud now? I wasn't paying attention. This is like a co if I do it this way, right? Connect. Oh, how loud is that? Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, I have 2 notifications. Oh. That was convenient timing for a different notification. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, so I want to turn that down at least a little bit more. That's why I had it down so low before. I get it now. Go back down to here. There we go. 69% should be good, right? All right. Move this around. Just want to do 20-ish. See how long it takes. Of simple problems, not the difficult ones. I just said that, but this one's technically more difficult. You gotta be careful with this sort of answer. If we do this one, I have enough liberties, so if we do it this way, they push an Atari, and then they can take the outside liberty first, right? So we want to take this one first, and we don't want this. Yeah, that was a bit of a weird move. I was thinking they want to push, but they can't do this one because we have 2 liberties on the outside. This is 1I. If we connect, they capture, we throw in, they capture, we connect. That looks like it's fine. Okay, good. I was starting to worry if there was something like this weird sort of thing to make it a co of some sort, but no, that doesn't work. We just connect anyway, so we're safe. We're safe for now. Interesting. If they connect, we push. If they connect over here, we can double Atari. And if they capture, we can throw in. So we have to do it this way, yeah. Sometimes I forget to look at the other part of the problem, though. So got to be a little bit careful. But, Atari. If they capture, we capture. They connect, we capture, right? We're good. So this says 15Q. But I would probably assume that other problem that I mentioned before, that when I said should be more DDK, should have been around the same. Like, I think this one's technically harder, I got to be honest, than that other one. But maybe it's a matter of blind spot. Like, other people have a really hard time with that, with seeing that. It's just, you can just block, right? Just live? Anything else that it wants me to do? Okay. Is there a way to make this not be good? If they peep, it's awkward. We capture, they do this one. We have to block, and they can connect. Oh. So now it becomes more difficult. This one. They do this one. We have to go here. They do that. We capture. They can't go back. They have to go back. We do. Okay, so this one should be fine. Should be fine. Because they can't Atari. Okay. I always have to triple check when it comes to liberties. So we're good. We're doing good still. Just push and cut. Again, another problem I think should be harder than another one, and it's still rated at lower rank. I don't understand. I did play a little bit on PandaNet last night, and I couldn't concentrate at all on what I was doing, but it was fun anyway. It's an interesting little move. I like this one. Because that just looks so weird, doesn't it? Anyway. So I'm hoping that today I'll be able to at least play an okay game. I want to play a game on KGS. That's why I said KGS in the title. But if it ends up on OGS, it's fine. But KGS was what I wanted. Oh, should I just... I don't know why I wouldn't want to connect this way. Because I get an eye. And just a couple more problems, and we'll try it. We'll see if we can get a game on KGS. I'll even look on OGS first to see if it's possible there. This is because I want to play on KGS. I want to see if there's a bunch of green lights everywhere. Now that I know what it actually means, I want this one. Another beautiful triangle shape. I'm just double checking that I'm not doing any self-Atari right there at that exact moment. Should be okay. Maybe we just do this one. This one should be fine. Okay. Oh, yeah. Right. We need to do it this way. If he does this one, I do this. They do this, we do that. And if they go in, we have to capture. We should be fine no matter what. Okay. Good to go. We'll do the golden problem. I like to do the golden problem when I can. Tsumego master. Oh, gosh. I got 3 done problem for my golden problem. Oh, this is a mistake, guys. This is a mistake. Oh, okay. White to play. Okay. I was about to say, I think it's really easy if it's black. Black just wins already. The problem is... that this should just be dead. So if we block, I may have to use my bright light bulb power, I guess, whatever you'd call it. Nothing's popping up. There you go. Intuition. I may have to use my intuition. Okay, so if you just block it, B17, The problem is that they hane at F19, and after that, you're actually a dead group, and you can't live. No matter what you do. So we have to have a different move from that first one. But how do we live that way? If we do D19 first, they hane at F18, then it's the same. F19 is the same. If we play A18, they can play just B19, and then F19. Is that a Seki? Can I make that into a Seki? Maybe. Maybe I can make that into a Seki. That seems kind of annoying. So I want to see if I can figure out the right move, and then we'll click the intuition button and see what it tells us. Because I was not prepared for a 3-down problem. I think B18 should just be dead. Yeah, no, it's not dead. B18's not necessarily dead. It could be a Ko, though. All right. So my feeling is B18 right now. Let's use the intuition. All right, B18. I may have read it out right. We'll see. I have to do this way. And then we have to do it this way to make the Ko. Because if we do this one, you can just throw in now. And then we're no good. So we have to do this one. And there's no other spot. If we do this one, this, then this one, then you can connect, right? Yay! I did actually read it out right. Oh, that wasn't too loud. No, so I did actually read that out right. And then I used my intuition anyway, and I shouldn't have. I just assumed I was probably wrong. That's what you get for assuming. All right, let's see. Okay, cool. So we did our little Tsumego thing. Let's see how long that took. It's like 20 minutes-ish for casually like talking and doing Tsumego. Okay, good. I'm trying to keep track of the time at least a little bit to see what's going on, right? So, because I may end up doing harder ones, I may have more people talk or something as well. So, around 20 minutes sounds right, since I did a little talking for a bit before even starting. So, let's see what's available over here, just because I want to play on KGS. Okay, good. There's no one available. I wanted to check that before I moved on, because would have been awkward. They had like 1 million people playing. Let me just make sure everything's all good. Yeah. Making sure it was all fine. All right, so what I want to do is I want KGS here. It's going to open in its own room. I know that. It does whatever it wants. There's a 4-done. So we'll see if we get a game over here. And then preferences real quick. Yeah, 2 ranks is good. Okay. And I got rid of Blitz because I wasn't ready for Blitz. But if I have to add it back on, it'll be fine. Oh, already. Nice. 3-done. I'll say hi. See if we actually get a game. The Golden Tsumego showed me beating a 3-done. That means I should win, right? And I should be able to concentrate. That's what we're getting from this. If he actually comes back and didn't forget about putting this on. I'll give him another couple seconds here. It's been over 30 seconds, so. And his name's grayed out, which means he's not even at his computer. But I'll give him a little bit of time. And at a minute, I'll stop him. I'll close it after a minute. Okay. I shall close it now. And we shall try again. All right. Sadly, no 3-dan. The golden Tsumego was wrong. It was telling me that the 3-dan was not at the computer right now. I didn't think that far ahead. Okay, there we go. Well, 1-dan instead. 1-dan instead, I guess. Looks like they're actually at the computer, so. We'll see if we play still, but... Okay, good. I'll do opposite. I don't want them to do a cross game today. I want to do a regular type of game. I'll copy them for now. No mirror go, but copying for the first move. See how they want to play. Oh, hello, Esteban Lay. Is that a Totoro picture on there? Hard to see, really small right there, but looks good. How you doing? I think just playing normal move is good. All right. Approach low, because he approached high, so we'll approach low. Make it a little bit different. I don't think it really matters too much, but he's going to pincer me, though. I know it. Yeah. I knew it. I knew he was going to do that. I did. So I'm going to ignore it. I learned this one from Brandon. Just don't tell Brandon. That one is the better one to play. I kind of want to just extend, though. Do I want to do this one instead? I could do that one instead. Don't tell Brandon. Yeah, exactly, Hru. You know what you're doing. I don't know which one I want to play. I'll play this one just for fun. And we'll see what happens. Though technically, there's like a ladder thing here, which doesn't work for me. But I'm fine with that, right? The point isn't the ladder. The point is just having stones in general and seeing what he does with it. Oh, he is going to do that one. All right. So we can cut. If he does this one, then of course, as I said, the ladder doesn't necessarily work, but could do something else, I guess. We just push and block. Or even just Tanuki, honestly. This one, he connects, we extend, and then we can turn and mess with this area. Sure, let's do it that way. Why not? Oh, he's doing it that way. I feel like that's a mistake, though. This is sort of what I wanted, right? That's why it feels like a mistake. Oh. Interesting. Let's see what he does. And let's see how he protects. Is he going to connect? He should just connect, get rid of my liberty. Because then you won't have to worry about this corner area. Oh, not taking the liberty is probably still fine, but he has to be a little bit more careful. It's kind of fun. Ooh, playing another move. That feels really bad. Good for me, I guess, but really bad. All right, let's as we can grow our own area now, right? We can go this way or whatever we want. Let's go over here. That's like a more territorial move. I need to try playing more of those. Anyway, Rue, how are you doing anyway? Not just not just worrying about Brandon this time. Celebrating New Year. Nice. I guess you are around that time, right? You're in the future. I'm a little in the past right now, but I'll get over it eventually. Always 10 to 12 hours ahead in the future, yeah. I'm fine with this if you want to do it. Sure. It's a little bit weird. I don't know why he's doing it that way. If I do this one, I have to block in a weird way. I'll just block like normal. Really? I guess it's fine. How goes the battle? The battle goes okay for now, Dark Jackal. Huh. Kind of tempted actually just to turn. But I'll just capture this. I will just capture this like I was wanting to. I feel like this helps me since I blocked here. This is like a really nice position now. My goal was to grow this side. It wasn't to take the corner. That's why I played the large move instead of a small one. Hmm. How do I is thinking right now? Regretting his choice, maybe? I don't know. What is he doing? So I guess we just take the corner. So his goal right now, right? He connects, I do this one, and he jumps over here. And then when I block, and then he can cut, right? And then there's all this stuff going on. I could do it this way, though. He slides, we Hane, and we take the corner back, but then he lives on the outside. I don't know if I like that. I can just respond on this side, though, too. I don't know if I like this. Oh, Lolly, it's back. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. This is a really interesting move here. I can just take the corner back. What do I want to do? I don't know, it feels bad to keep playing on this side. I have to be a little bit honest. I kind of just want to capture. But whatever. Maybe just playing over here is going to be fine too. Take this away. I don't know. Sure, let's just play the knight's move here. Why not? Let's see what he does. See what his goal is. He just wants to survive over here. Wow. Got rid of the corner, Aji, right away. So now I'm glad I didn't do anything in the corner. And we just, I guess I could do this one. I don't have to take the actual move here. We just knight's move comfortably. Why not? I'll let him read it out. He's very, very jealous player, so he doesn't want to like give me anything. He wants to leave the Aji in the corner, and he wants to try to live on the side, and so it's he's asking for way too much. All right, so now he's going to be living here. And I really want to capture this. This is really big. And then we'll see if he can kill me over here. That's the goal. Oh, he didn't even try. So I guess I should just fix my Aji. Let him live. Keep my groups clean and connected. Good enough. Force him to live or he might accidentally die. You know, that's a good point. Force him to be alive. Yeah, yeah. We'll see what he does. That move? Oh, okay. Huh. All right. The only thing I don't like here is that this corner still has Aji. So I want to play another move over here to help sort of get rid of the Aji. So we're just going to invade. Keeping it very, very simple. And he should just jump out. This one I can take my moment to play over here. Sure. Oh, that's a really far jump. That's usually too far. That is quite far. But that's okay. We will just attach here, because why not? Oh, good. He doesn't want me to live in this corner. Oh, nice. Okay. It's a nice comfortable move for me, so I'll just take this real comfortable area. Well, oh, I ranked up to 3 Dawn in the middle of the game. Did you see that? That's actually really funny. I just noticed that my account's 3 Dawn now. I'm 2 Dawn right here. That's good. I'm just that good at the game. You know, I'm just that good. Just that good. I guess I can double Hane. Why not? Must have a really insightful move. Yep. My move was so good, it just had to rank me up. That was really funny, actually. I was not expecting that. That way. It's a little weird. She got rid of a Liberty. Okay. I don't know how I want to do it. I guess I don't care too much. So we'll just do it this way. Is there a reason for you to push? Yeah. Why not? I'll at least push once. There we go. Can I do this one now? Not worry about my group? We'll see. Let me check my record. I think maybe the last guy I was up against, maybe he resigned. He left, maybe. Yeah, he left. Oh, no, he ran out of time. Okay. Yeah, he just was not at his computer. My goodness, got my little cough going on still. No good. Yeah, so the guy the 3 Dawn from earlier, he just ran out of time while I was playing this game.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's a nice move. Here's a Dawn for you. That would be hilarious. That'd be great.
7, 8, 9.
Ah, a little bit better. Cool. I thought he might do that. I'm gonna do this and see if he responds. He probably shouldn't respond, but let's see if he does. Oh, he is gonna respond. Nice. And what if I do like this one or this one? Let's just go here. Let's just go play nice and simple. See what he does. Oh, they're good. He's gonna jump here. That actually like a mistake, I have to be honest. I'm gonna jump here, see what he does. Ah, okay. It's actually tempting to just crawl underneath. Or attach here. He would be able to connect all this stuff up, but let's see what he does. Again, I just want to see. That's all I'm here for. I just want to see. I don't know. My opponent is having fun too, right? So we're good.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Because his group's not alive here, so that's why I'm kind of interested in understanding how this might happen. Well, I guess I could actually just block here. He Ataris. I'll extend, I guess. And then we, I think we can Hane. And we just save this cutting point here really nicely. And now this group is in a lot of danger.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Really? Let's just jump. Okay.
Ten seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, kind of an interesting move.
10 seconds.
I'm not against it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
But I don't know if I like it. Oh. If I just live, is that good enough? Oh, this is like a nice moment to Atari. I can just connect. Don't want to give him that. All right, let's see if he can kill me now.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No good. Ooh.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
If he can kill me, it's over, right? Or maybe it's not because I have the left side might be dead too. But it should be closer to over.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, he's really thinking it through though. He really wants to kill me. All right, so how long has it been? So about the first hour can probably be Tsumego and stuff, it looks like. Okay.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
A turn here, threaten to capture the stones again.
Ten seconds. 1, 2,
Get rid of that Atari.
3, 4,
What does that move? Oh, okay.
10 seconds. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Interesting. So he wants to live on this side.
10 seconds. 1,
Let's just clean up the corner. Okay. These stones aren't really that important.
ten seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'll do this one. Get this nice Atari in. Oh, he didn't want to. What about this one? I thought he might try to cut or something. Okay. Yeah, these stones aren't really
10
that important. Yep,
seconds.
yep.
1, 2, 3,
That's how the game works. You didn't know that?
5, 6, 7.
So we just want to go to this side? See what he plays.
10
Kind of interesting
seconds.
shape
1,
here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That way? Interesting as well. Let's go over here, see what he does. His group's not alive over here either, so... I play so lightly I sacrifice the entire board for half a point. He's not connected. He has to be a little bit careful.
Ten seconds.
Mm.
1,
Sure, I'll answer that. Keep all my stones connected. We'll let him do what he wants. These three aren't connected
10
either
seconds.
now, so...
1, 2, 3.
Now we connected them up, okay. So I just connect all my stones together. Okay, now that he's all connected up, the left side is just dead, I guess.
10 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Do I even need another move over here?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Let's try this one. Okay. Interesting little move there. Just for fun, let's push and clamp.
Ten seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't see how he could fail. You know, that's a good point. I don't think he can fail here. I'll just capture these stones. And I'll Atari these ones. And then we just need to get rid of his... I don't think we need to do anything over here, honestly. I think he's probably just dead. He does have some moves.
1, 2,
What if we do this one?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's see if we can kill the corner. Let's see if he does it. Ooh, that move. I think I'm all connected everywhere. What if I just protect the corner now? No, I'll just turn. I'll be nice. Oh, he's going to push and cut now. All right. Yes. Now he's going for the corner. All right. We knew he was going to go for it eventually.
10 seconds. 1,
He finally made it, though.
ten seconds. 1,
Oh, doing that one. I do it this way.
10 seconds. 1,
Let's do this one.
2, 3,
Nah, it doesn't matter.
4, 5.
I don't think he counted the liberties or anything like that, so we're good.
Ten seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And out of time. Yes. Thanks for the game. 3 Dawn now. I wonder if he got upset when I ranked up in the middle of the game. Now, I probably shouldn't have messed around as much in this game. But we can probably look at the game a little bit. Score estimate. 20 points ahead, even with this group alive. But something to point out, though. Something I really, really want to point out for people watching. Who was overplaying the most? Well, it was definitely him. 3 Dawn too low. See that? I don't know who Lolly it is, but he said 3 Dawn too low. That's all I know. Anyway, this was fun. This was probably an overplay on my end. Right? If I'm going to respond here, I should probably just play up, or I should just Tanuki somewhere else again. Right? If he does this one, he spent all this time over here, and he still owes another move to make sure this is all gone, right? So, yeah, there's nothing there to worry about. It's who was it? It was Frozen Soul said that this Loliet guy is 6 Dawn, AJ 6 Dawns from Harvard or something like that. They said there's a group of them that play on the account or something, or that use this name. But I don't know if this is the guy he was talking about or not. But I think this is the one that I believe that this is the guy that played the weird Joseki, if it's the one I'm thinking of the most. But at this point, though, over here, the left side, this is what you don't want to do. So yeah, I made a mistake on one side, and he played a little bit slow, which made it so that it was basically even at this point, right? So that's fine. But when I play this move and he invades, you should just stick to one idea at a time, and you should not try to get a little bit of everything, right? So like the idea of invading the corner like this, and then seeing how I respond, or like this one, and then tanuking after this is fine, because the idea is that you've guaranteed the ko, right? So now if you go back to over here, I have to play another move to take it, right? So if we just keep playing a normal game from here, and I don't know, we'll just respond. We'll respond to everything. Good enough, right? We're playing a normal game. We're building. And then I finally finish off this side. Now you can go back and play this ko, right? So that's the idea behind like a testing move, right? But when you do this one, and then you change your mind to go into the corner, maybe you thought this was just Eki idea, but it's not necessarily. And then he changes his mind again to invade this side. That's where you are really sort of overplaying. Go straight depends as the space looks, right? We can't help it, yeah. Yeah, you should just stick to one idea at a time, though, right? So he decided to jump into the corner. Maybe he thought this was normal. That's fine. But now he just needs to stick to the idea of playing in the corner here. Right. But then he realized, of course, that when I defend over here and get rid of my cutting points, the area is kind of big. Let's see what score estimate says anyway. It says black's ahead by 27.5, so he shouldn't have worried. And this is definitely exactly what the score should look like on this board, with these stones being somewhat dead, whatever. But yeah. So he just wasn't happy with this, but I would, as you see right here, I would probably be happy with it, right? I have my big corner. I have this little corner, and this one. This one should be a little bit bigger, but I also have the outside. So this side is fairly even, and this corner is pretty big. And then this area is still open. So legendarily correct. Yes, 100% correct. Yeah, so just fix one thing, finish one thing, and move on from there. You don't need to worry about anything else. But when you do something like this, you'll see that, first of all, he didn't try to fight back. He could have tried to fight back, but he didn't. I just decided to fix everything. And now he's alive over here, but now this corner is almost gone. All these moves in the corner are almost useless. So then I play a move over here, and now the corner moves are basically completely useless now. I got all of this for free. He wasted a bunch of moves inside my own area, and then he didn't get that much out of it. I wonder if the score estimate will say black's still winning. Okay, I was wondering, because I feel like point-wise, it's not that different from the other variation. Score estimate's great. Anyway. And then, yeah, playing way too far of a jump. If you're going to jump that far, you jump closer inside your area. There was something I learned a long time ago. It was that when you jump here and you're threatening to attach, it's because you're growing your area. And when you jump here, threatening the shoulder hit, that means you're protecting your group. That's the two differences between those jumps. So when you play 3 spaces right here, you're not doing either of those things. You're not protecting your group or building it properly. So, and then yeah, then after that, the game was basically just over at that point anyway. And then I had a little bit of fun in the middle. Oh, wait, can I highlight his name? And can we look up if he's played any more games? Control C. We'll see. No, don't save it. Oh, good. He's still online. He's playing a game now. Let's check out his game. Swiss bot. Oh, that sucks. So he played me, and then he played someone else and was disappointed, and then now he's playing a bot. Well, that's a little disappointing. Oh well. We don't need to see what he's playing then if he's just playing a bot. I don't care. Pepe. Okay, yeah. That one we never finished, right? The Pepe something game. Yeah. He never played a move. We never got to finish, so we're good. So technically, we won 2 games today. Both by time. So we're very good at this game. We make them run out of times. So yeah, we're good. All right, so that took about an hour. I think that'll be about right. About an hour for the first part where we do... Oh, did you send me a message? Okay. Yeah, about an hour for the first part. Let's just respond to him. I was told... See if he responds to that. Anyway, yeah, I want to do an hour for the Tsumego in the game. That seems about right. And then maybe another hour for the pro game aspect here. Let's see. Oh, wait, we got to be real careful. That noise might end up being really loud. I forgot. KGS noises can be really loud. You got to be... got to put that off to the side. Make sure it's not too much. So yeah, so what I was thinking for that, because I downloaded another game, I think I would open Train. Because I wanted to check it in Train after, but that ends up taking up more time, right? So we have Train open, we turn off top moves, and we close these so we don't see anything. And then we can just have the game loaded in. We just got to close it again. There we go. There we go. Have the game loaded in. We got to turn off the top move thing. There we go. I just have to do that after you load it, which is a little silly. And then we can review using Train and then just double check when we want to look at a move. Yeah, he's not responding. Okay. Anyway, I'll leave that open for now. See if we get a response later. And I just want to look at random, sort of random games. I'm not really interested too much in looking at a very specific professional. I want to just see random modern games. So this is a... I was just making sure it's not the same, but yeah, so it's a Song Ji-hoon and Park Young-hoon. Another Korean League game. Let's see if he says that. Okay. Okay. So that means that the people who were talking about it were not right. This one's someone else. This is someone else playing on this account. So. Someone else playing on the account. It's not who they thought it was. I think Hru said that they recognized the name. And then it was I keep blanking on the other name, just even though I said it not that long ago. Frozen Soul, yeah. They both thought it was someone else, so maybe it's a different person using it right now, but yeah. All right. It's not done loading yet. So is this 20 seconds left. I don't know what this actually means, but I'm going to assume it means 20 seconds left. And yeah, behind me, there's no graph or anything. So we'll just see what it looks like when we're done. All right. See how annoying it is to use this to review. I want the first 4 moves, and then we can try to decide. Well, no, first couple moves. I want to go up to the first Joseki. So I guess right around here, they're going to start choosing Joseki stuff. They did this enclosure, though. It's interesting. I haven't seen this in a while. I mostly see people do 2-space high or 2-space low, or even just low here instead of this one. So if I start clicking, is it going to try to start reading stuff out? a little bit. Is there a way to turn that off? Oh, play? No, I don't know if play or analysis. Like if I press play, is it fine? Will it not analyze stuff? So we're learning something new, okay? No, I think it's still doing the same thing. All right, well, let's keep on analysis here. All right. And then we saw that they took the 3-3. Okay. And we saw what direction they blocked. So this is the thing I did learn a long time ago now. It kind of doesn't matter which direction you block with the 3-3. You can block either way, and it's a perfectly acceptable answer every time. And it's 100% dependent on your preference here. So in this case, they blocked this side. And I want to see... Oh, they're doing this to jump right away. Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be one of those games where they go into this really complicated Joseki that I don't want to talk about. Oh, no. What I wanted to say was, are they going to respond right away? That's what I was sort of wondering. Are they going to respond right away? Because like one of the things I also learned sort of from dealing with Golaxy instead of Katago, but we want to know about it. It's too late for you. I only know a little bit about it. It's no good. Yeah, so I was wondering if they were going to try to, not that, that'd be really bad. Going to try to do something like this one right away. This sort of idea. It should be ladder, right? I'm not going to worry about it right now. But something I learned from Golaxy is that if you can play out this variation like right away, it's usually okay to do it. So like right now we have this sort of formation. So this would feel pretty good, honestly, overall. Now White's going to be able to get this move in the future, or they can take this. But as you can see, we're building towards this side. So this would be good. that was actually pretty good. Is that a wing with a knife? That's pretty good. You found some good emotes there. Where'd those come from? What the heck? Yeah, so this would be like this is like the future variation. This will look pretty good for us. So I've noticed that you often want to just play it right away. So I was gonna hope that they did something right away, but because they did this and then they did this one, I don't actually know if I want to know what the next move is gonna be. I'm gonna play the knife variation and see if they played it. They did. Oh gosh. All right. You know, random pro games don't really seem like a lot of fun. I think I should avoid random pro games. As I said, this one's completely random. And of course, there's a flying knife. The very first couple moments. This is from their league, though. This is the Korean league, so they have to extend. They have to block, and this is where I'm not 100% sure about the most modern variation. I know that this cut and this cut differ. You can actually, yeah, I think this is the most modern. And I would think it's this move, but maybe they got rid of this one now. Which one is it now? Do they do a Hane now? Flow games are serious business. Yes, they are serious business. Oh, I don't know any of the modern variations. We usually have to look at this one and see what the AI is talking about for it too. So I think once this happens and they push and cut, then it's a flying knife. If they don't cut and they back off, then it's, you know, then you just got a good result, right? Something like that. You just got a good result. So, I think they both are. But one's older, one's newer. Like I think that's mainly what it is. But maybe they don't technically call it flying knife after a while. I don't know. I don't know about that sort of thing. Oh, extending down is the move now. Okay. I'm interested to see that. Let's see what AI is saying right here, because this is something I don't know anything about. It. I'm not going to be able to talk much about this. So the diagonal is still the normal move, like I thought, but extending down is a variation. Okay. Antique knife, modern knife. Yeah. Oh gosh, we should use that as names. That would be hilarious. Antique knife versus modern knife. That would be funny. Maybe I'll have to start saying that. Yeah, if we go back one, this cut, this is the old variation. And this is the only one I know. This one's the only one I know. I don't actually know this cut yet. I didn't study it. So extending down is a possibility. It feels like we want to defend the corner, but we also don't want to just answer like that easily. Because if we answer, then they can capture the stones. We'd have to Atari this way and then answer, but then they could jump really easily. So this feels like a good time to potentially cut on this side. And if they connect here, we capture over here. And if they Atari and capture, that's so complicated. All right. Extend, just extend, yeah. It seems like anything else is way too much. What I was thinking here, of course, right? If they do this one, this would be great, right? But if they just Atari once and capture, it's hard to say for sure what we're getting here, and we're losing liberties on the inside, so that's why I abandoned that idea after I said it out loud. So extend sort of the only move, exposing all the cutting points here and threatening these stones. I kind of want to turn now, too. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Yeah. It's a good song. Now it's like in my head a little bit. Anyway, let's keep going here. We'll have to figure out about what happens after this. After this, we'll have to start studying. So I do really want to turn, but there's so many cutting points now. I think it's too late to turn because we do have the ladder here for this stone. So it feels like we do want to protect. But if we protect, this block is really nice. So we have to push here, I think. Yeah. Okay. In a real game, I might have come up with these couple of moves as black. Actually, I wouldn't have played it because I would have played the diagonal instead because that's the one I know more about, even though I didn't study it. I've just seen the variations more, so I can probably figure it out if I tried. There's a Hane right now. We have to Hane. No, maybe block now would be okay. But then we're giving him the ability to wrap around to give us those and then protect. That would be slightly better than normal variation here, so. But I think we have to block, yeah. We can't just extend again. Extending again, I think they can just turn into the corner and we're not doing so well. They protected their cutting points basically for free. I really want a Hane instead of defending these 3 stones. I want to just give it up. But they're going to save it. Okay. Can we give it up? So we could extend here and give it up. It's green, but it's not really good. Let's let it load for a second longer. Yeah, showing it as a green move, but it's not really a very good move. Okay. There we go. 0.4. Okay. So it's not going to lose you the game if you do that. Okay. So it was not a bad idea. Jump. Now we have to... I don't know if I want to do this diagonal or not. This is worse than Tsumego, guys. I was hoping for a nice, clean game. And we got this. All right. Just extending is threatening the attachment here and the cutting point. So just extending is good enough. But then after they do the knight's move, we push again. We can cut. We can connect here, I guess. We want to cut first. I think I want just extend. It's going to do that one. Oh, no. Okay, extend is fine. Okay. All right, good. That's what I was worried about. So I was thinking with extend, if they protect over here again, we are able to cut. Good. Cut was right. Cut was right. And that was fine too. Okay, okay. So yeah, my reading was fine. Yeah. So I was not wrong with that. But this is the special move here. Oh, but if you're doing this now and then extending, I know I was looking at the top moves. Did they actually extend? Okay, yeah. If you're doing that, it feels, I guess it's a better squeeze, isn't it? Right. If white captures now, we're able to squeeze really comfortably on this side. Like much more comfortably on this side. So we have a lot more influence, and we still surrounded the corner for the most part. So I guess that makes sense why you wouldn't want to do that. And you would jump here to prevent the squeeze from happening. That's often a very, very common thing. Like when pushing on the second line in a Joseki, you push until the turn is not Sente, or you push until they can't squeeze you anymore, or like that's often what you're fighting for. It's like, oh, you don't want to let them do this move. You don't want to let them get any free Sente in a good exchange. So that's why they're fighting here. This also makes this a lot more complicated. But I think we're almost done, though. Can we still just do this attachment here? Sort of just giving it up, but I feel like that's a good moment. I like the attachment, but they're not going to play it now. They're going to Tanuki now. All right. Attach is fine right now. All right. Yeah, I would have wanted this attachment first, but I don't know all the variations here, so I don't know what's possible and all that. Yeah, it looks like there's at least a little bit more of a squeeze that can happen later as long as you do this attachment now. And capture here also feels really nice, so. But I'm guessing they want to leave it for later so they can decide which way they would want to start, which way they'd want to do things, or if there's unsure at this point, like maybe they just don't know if they want to. Like, is it bad to play another move now? Is it cleaning it up too much, right? So now approach. All right. Now we're getting on to a normal game. Let's see what they do. Is the top still important? Is a good question. Would I still want to play another move over there? I don't want to just connect here as white at a S15. I'll figure this out. I don't really want to connect here because that's just giving black the opportunity to cleanly connect everything instead of leaving it more open. I wouldn't mind playing on this side, but I think after they capture this, I still want to make sure not to give them more liberties. So I don't think we want to respond at all on the top side anymore. There's no like benefit to ignoring this and responding, I think. So yeah, we just want to play normally in the corner here. Pincer would be fine, and back off would be fine. Pincer, okay. I mentioned Pincer first, and I played on this spot here because they do have all this Moyo potential. And when you want to reduce a Moyo, it's often better not to just let it grow and grow and grow and then reduce it at a very late stage. It's better just be a little bit more preemptive about it. So for example, if black had played the wrong move over here, we'll do this. If black played the wrong move over here, I wouldn't necessarily want to play on this side to fight against this Moyo. I'd probably be wanting to play over here in some way to reduce the Moyo from a distance, right? Even if I'm not getting points, I'm reducing the potential from a distance. Maybe the same idea here. We want to do this one, and then he does this. I clicked one too far. Yeah, this stone's not close enough to the F3 stone, but we would be really happy to fight right here. So kicking and jumping to fight would be really nice right now. Because if he's jumping out and we're jumping out, we're reducing the Moyo. Oh, so we're just going to invade right away instead. It's too much already. I don't know if I agree with that. Let's see if AI likes this one here. It does want to play on the top. Okay. So if we do this one, it really wants, these are sort of interchangeable moves, it looks like. Okay, so after this is done, it wants us to just invade the right side right away and not worry about this corner. Okay, okay, interesting. So the idea of what they're doing is not necessarily wrong, though. But it does really want to just finish this right away. That's something I like to do. That's why I was thinking about it first instead of responding. But I think I don't think it's necessary. I think it would just be nice to have that be the first person to come back. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, he blocked this way, which is threatening to build even more. As I said, I would have been really happy to just kick here, but the pro went in onto the right side, and the AI was suggesting the right side earlier. So is it still suggesting the right side? It is still suggesting the right side going in over here. Is it wrong? Is this just wrong to do? It's not terrible. It's not a terrible move. Okay. But the focus should be on reducing, I guess, is what it's saying. The focus should be more on the reduction. All right. Right now, I want to follow up in this corner. I want to capture this stone or play over here. I wouldn't want to respond directly. Attack. Okay, we're going for it. I want to play over here now. Yeah, attack is slightly bad, but it's probably only slightly bad because it wants to play over here first. What is it going to do? Okay, so it wants to attack from the other direction if it's going to attack at all. Something to keep in mind while we're going. It wanted to play over here for the attack. But yeah, I feel like white's able to back off like G4 really comfortably here. And sort of clamp down on this stone pretty nicely. While still having the area fairly open over here. And I saw, yeah, this is probably a perfectly fine move, but I would probably have not played it. So they are just going to do this one right away. Because this does need like 2 more moves to even surround this stone. 3 more moves to even surround the stone. So it doesn't feel like it's too important yet. That's why I want to follow up in this corner now. Because they played close to the corner, so following up will make me stronger. And then we can decide how to do the fight afterwards. But I know that sometimes that's a weakness of mine where I want to clean up an area and move on. At a high level, that can sometimes be a weakness. At a low level, I think that's really, really important to do. Low is in like 5 dawn and under, maybe. But basically everyone. But maybe not. I know that sometimes I do it a little bit too much when I'm playing a really strong player. So I know I need to not do it as much. But when I'm weak enough, I feel like I need to, like, my group has enough cutting points. I feel like I need to fix those and then move on. It's often a really good idea. So yeah, just making living shape here. And now I don't actually know where to play it. Like, now it feels like we do want to just fix our shape again. But I still don't know the follow-up on the bottom here. Like, if I just play H4, I guess that's fine. We're still capping it. But I feel like we're sort of like 1 step behind. Your strength or lower. Great, yep. Basically, yeah, basically. And when my strength or lower. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to stream on Friday night as well. I believe that's going to be my Fox and Taijim stream day is Friday night. So I do my morning streams where I'm messing around and doing stuff like this, figuring out how I want to do it. And then Friday night, I will do my just playing games on Fox or Taijim. And maybe we'll be able to rank up my account finally on stream. And that's the hardest part, doing it on stream. All right, anyway, so yeah, it feels like if you H4 now, it's, I don't know if I like it. So I wouldn't mind jumping. Jumping feels a little more comfortable here. If I had this jump, I would have thought about K6. So jumping now feels comfortable. But we're going to go for the center again. This feels really weird. This feels really weird again. It's an interesting style, though. Interesting style. Yeah, what? Yeah, jump over here feels good. Yeah, it's a green dot on the side here. Jump feels right. If I'm going to follow up on my threat from before, I feel like I need to jump, you know. But this feels really comfortable for white. I'm not even sure I really would need to answer, but I probably would answer at least one more time. Make sure this group's fine. Because this area is still really wide open. But I'm also happy with coming back to G4. So just protect one more time or G4. But I think protect one more time is better because this is the stronger area that black is in. Ooh, just backing off now. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to come back over here if I'm going to play at all. Let's see what it shows. It does want to just back off. Okay. See, I'm really uncomfortable with trying to live in a spot like this. So it'll be interesting to see how black attacks this area and how they live. This is something I really do want to see. This is why I want to look at more pro game stuff. So backing off here is fine because there's just enough space to live. You can attach here maybe and attach here. Even if they come on this side, when you block here, you at least have one eye. So that looks like, I guess I can see some potential. Oh, did it automatically do that? Anyway, peep is the normal move, so that makes sense. Would I connect now? Why not? Slide doesn't... I don't know if I want slide this time because we're going after this stone. I think slide might not be the right timing. But it is a lot of points. But I wouldn't mind just playing one more move to sort of clamp down this area. Slide still points, okay. Yeah, the only moves that felt very weird to me so far were just these two capping moves. And the AI agreed that they were questionable. But that doesn't mean they're bad. Because versus human, it's very different, right? These stones, as long as they end up being useful in some way in the future, they're not going to be bad moves. White's definitely not responding here. If they're going to respond, I would want to respond to the left side. But I feel like it's time to go back to this area in general. Like this would be a right time to go back to this bamboo joint. We get rid of all the extra forcing moves they get over here. I know AI is going to suggest that, of course, but I wonder if they're going to play it now. What would I want to play? Like I wouldn't feel comfortable at all on the bottom here. I wouldn't want to play anywhere. So just to the left side, okay. Yeah, I said if I'm going to respond locally, I'll play on the left instead of the corner. The left is sort of like the corner. This is kind of like an inside move, a C3 move, kind of an inside move. We're taking points, yeah. We're securing a little bit of a base, but if we play on the other side, we're threatening to grow points. But now for sure, black should continue over here. Or take the corner, I guess. Continue over here now. Yeah, finally. Okay, so they made that interchangeable. So it seemed like this might be the knowledge now, because what I've learned from like watching Michael Redman, for example, is that humans are still technically better at Joseki. So it could be, we might not be best at the timing, but it could be that this is supposed to be considered sort of interchangeable moves. Like you get one, I get the other. So they just waited for it. I'd have to like look up more games to see if that's how it happens every time. But I at least know a new variation of the flying knife. So that's impressive. Anyway, so I don't know how I would want to attack this, but blocking it this way so that this stone can't run out this way will be a good first start. If they do this one, then we can play one more move here to really clamp down on this area pretty easily. We don't have to do it right away. We could move on first, but that seems possible. I also wouldn't mind an attachment over here to make a position on the top, on the corner area. Oh, underneath, yeah. There's a Song Ji-hoon person. A really interesting player. They play a lot of these capping moves, getting a lot of influence and then attacking from very low like this. Feels wrong. Feels wrong. Let's see. It's okay. Yeah, it still feels wrong to me. It is considered the worst one, but if I let it think, it's probably fine. Yeah, it look like it's changing a little bit over time as it thinks. So yeah, so it's not really that different, you know. Not really too different from the other moves. I'm really bad at finding a move like this one. Or not finding it, like I can see it on the board. It's there, you know, but playing a move like this one's really hard for me. And of course AI wants 3/3. We all know that. So this is where I want to see how they're going to settle the group though. Cuz this is my probably my biggest weakness is settling groups. In my opponent's sphere of influence, I should say. And it's not that I can't make the groups live, it's that I often give them too much when making the groups live. I'm only focused on the living aspect instead of how much I'm giving my opponent and how much I'm living with, right? Is it even worth living in the way that I'm living? Probably not. So what move are they going to play? I don't know if you want to attach or do something like that right now. Or if we're just going to back off here. This feels bad to do this. Sort of an S1 attachment. So jumping. Wow, okay. This move, I don't know. I don't really understand. I can see a follow-up, right? If black moves on, this is weird. This is a good follow-up, right? You can see that we're making some eye shape here. But it feels weird right now. Because what are we threatening right now is the real question. If there's this attachment here. But I guess we're threatening to do something with our other stone in general. Would the AI have played that one? Yeah, that one's a perfectly fine AI move here. Okay. Oh, and exchange in the upper right. There we go. Now we go back. As I mentioned before, the Korean League, I think, might be like 30-minute game. So they may have actually already used all their time. And they may be in Byoyomi right now. I don't know how fast the players are generally, like which player is a fast player, which player is a slow player. I don't know any of that sort of stuff. So. All right, now we'll go back to this area. We'll see. Oh, they're going to go to this corner some more. Okay, okay. So they do have an idea for the corner right now. Is it a ko in the corner? Is that why they're doing it? I guess if they want to use a ko to fight here, that would, I guess it makes sense. That's what they're doing. They're making a ko shape. Okay. So it's just a ko. So I saw that when you play this move, this is like a really common technique to start a ko here. Because you have this throw in. Right, so I saw that they might be trying to do this, but I wasn't sure if white had a different move, like if they could do this one or not. But I'd have to read stuff, because this would be like another ko shape, right? And there's no guarantee that this shape is good compared to the other one. So, wasn't sure. But they just leave it here and then go back to this area. So threatening what they were going to, well, following up on their threat. They're saying this is good enough, even if my corner dies, which might be true. That's something that I did have to learn, was that even though these corners are pretty big, when it's just the points that you're fighting over here, right? Because like this cut doesn't work, for example, and they has this Panuki over here. So this group is going to be really strong, and it's going to be difficult to really attack it in the future or to really do anything with it, especially after they've added one more move on the side here. So if all you're fighting over is points and your group's going to be fine, then it's basically always fine to give it up, especially if it's like a co. You're going to get something out of it. I wouldn't be comfortable with this one. This one feels really big, but it is almost always fine when it's isolated like that. But let's see. Doesn't want that one, but it does want to just move on. What about back a little bit here? And so it does seem like if you extend, yeah, they take this spot and it's not alive. Yeah, okay. And not quite enough liberty, so you do have to Hane. Oh, interesting. Not supposed to block on the outside. It's supposed to play that. Oh, yeah, this gives you a lot of liberties, right? So when you're making a shape like this in the corner, if when you play this one, they have to play here. When you go down here, now you have a like 8 liberties on the inside or something like that. It's the bulky 5, right? And they're not going to be able to get 8 liberties on this side, so this would have been a way to avoid the ko. That's interesting. Okay. But it gives them more forcing moves on the top, right? So they get more stuff they can do on the other side of the board. So it's a trade-off. Anyway, turn that back off. So it does agree that they do want to just Tanuki here. That's what I was interested in knowing, because, as I said, it is often fine to just give it up, especially when it's a ko, because it's not guaranteed to be dead. But then the other question is was it actually worth it? So I wanted to see if it was actually worth it. So let's see how black responds here. Just to make the ko right away, I don't know if I like that. I think I want to play another move first. I think I kind of want to separate as best I can first and then start the ko if I'm going to start the ko. So yeah, push and separate. I don't like this shape, but push and separate's good. Now, can you still live with this group? I think you can still live, but how to still live is my question. I would want to jump one more time. A Hane or jump here first, but going to peep first. Okay. This one's a really interesting game. I don't necessarily want to go through the entire game. That wasn't necessarily my goal. But I'm okay with spending at least... I want to maybe spend an hour with the game. I think that's my goal overall, is spending about an hour going over a pro game. I don't know if we want to push right now. I guess push and cut is technically something, but I feel like there's just... It's too open right now. So block. Oh, push. Push and turn. Okay. And then block. It was a game you didn't expect, so that's good. Yeah, that's why I wanted random games, right? If I'm choosing the games for myself, I'm only choosing like really what was it, Zhao Chenyu or whatever, and like some other people who are like really simple players, right? That's why I'm doing random. Random's better. That doesn't mean I like it, but random's better. This doesn't feel alive yet, but there is quite a lot of odds with this cut. Brandon's better. Yeah. That's definitely what I said. So, oh, I did find out that the guy I played, apparently, the other day, the one that beat me on KGS, is a Chinese 5-dan. And he keeps watching my games. And he said, I need to rank up. I'm not actually 3-dan. So if it's not you, then it's actually a Chinese guy. So we're good to go. He said we can play again in the future. So we'll see. We'll see if I play him again one day. Showing up out of nowhere really is random. I'll give you that. Yep. Yeah, so the cutting points probably make it a little bit easier to try to live with this group. And there probably is an eye here because if you try to get rid of this eye in this area, it weakens the shape on the outside. So this is actually pretty close to alive, I would say, yeah. All right. I think white can live here. But I think black is attacking two groups and has the Ko here to use. But I'm guessing the AI likes white overall, honestly. I don't really want to have to protect this. I would rather come back over here to fight. But he's going to jump on this side instead. Okay. So it's kind of indirectly protecting this, getting rid of the eye potential that can be made here. Okay. I was thinking I wanted to go to the left side first. Let's see. No, it does want to just peep in here. Oh, this one's not good. That's not good. But it does want to just peep in here. So my move is better. My area that I want to play in is better, but the peep end instead. Yeah, if you can just cut off this one stone, that's at least a good chunk of points. So it would be nice to peep here. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. I was just worried about the Aji over here. We're looking over the game right now. We're not really reviewing the game. We're just looking at it. I'm deciding what I want to do first, then I'm using the AI to see if my idea was okay, if their idea was bad, whatever. Because I'm trying to do it within a certain amount of time on stream instead of having to open things up separately. All right, so I don't actually know what the next move is. We're still figuring that stuff out. So after this fight, we're probably done, though. I do it the more boring way, yeah. You do it? Yeah. No, if I'm doing it on my own, it's a little bit different. But I don't want to know what the next move is right now. And I'm just trying to sort of figure out things as it goes on. Next move is resign. Yeah. After seeing the red move there, it might be resign. That's only if white can figure it out. So white has to cut now, I think. Oh, they're going to do this one first. I thought white should cut now, but I guess we don't want to let them connect. Just making an extra. I don't know if I understand that move actually. I don't know if I understand why to play that one right away. Let's see what they did. Connect, because there's the wedge here. Make this stronger. The peep is still there, so this didn't really fix that. Jumping this way, I guess, can make another potential eye, but I don't know if I like that. Just blocking now. Okay. I feel like you're really hurting the other side when you do that, though. All right. Let's see. Are they both saying, oh, that one's good. That one's a good one. See, I'm really bad at this. I told you. That's why I wanted to see it. So that is the correct shape here. It feels weird, though. It feels really weird. We'll see. We'll just see what happens here. They have to protect this side, make it this side a little weaker. And then white is still not alive. The cutting point is now coming. There we go. I knew the cutting point had to be here at some point, but it's just like an end-gamey sort of thing, I believe. There shouldn't make any eyes from it. Should just be forcing moves. So Atari into the corner and block, and then come back here like that. Okay. That's not alive, technically. There's not two eyes there. But black is missing a another liberty on that stone, on the stones in the center. So there's more Aji on the outside now. The cutting point, for example, might just work. I think if white cuts and black has to pull back, then the attachment here is starting to get an eye. And of course, if black captures, we can just connect up. So that'd be nice. I really don't want to have to defend over here as black, though. This feels bad. I don't want to have to defend on this side. So like playing the diagonal or jumping here or Coming back to attack this group would be fine, I guess. Diagonal. Yeah, I figured he's going to try to keep attacking. That's what this person's been doing the entire time. They've just been trying to kill this group. So wanted to attack something and wanted to kill something. This definitely feels like a Fox player. Honestly. Definitely feels like we're playing on Fox right now. And we're just watching, so it's no good. But I would still be a little annoyed on how I'm gonna have to live here. I'm not sure I would be able to live, I gotta be honest. I would probably die. Okay, that move was the right one too. Good to see. I thought he might try that. It's the way to attack and kill this area. So now we need to find out how to use the Aji there, because I'm so bad at that. I'm really, really bad at that. As I said, I would probably just be dead here. Let's see if they die here. I would probably just be dead here. I don't see a good, comfortable way to live. But I'm really bad at reading. Brandon knows I'm really bad. We're just going to use this right now. Okay. Because I do see like there's the Ataris here. There's a wedge here with Aji and stuff. I would try to read it in a game if I had enough time, but would not be sure. Atari, and then are we doing the wedge? We're doing the peep? Wedge, probably. If we're going to try that. Just connecting is no good. They can just capture this now. Extending now? That is a Sente move. It is Sente. Extend again, it wouldn't be Sente. Attaching on this side, we're attacking this group a little bit. Maybe the Knight's move as well. As if we can naturally get this connected, that would be nice. Just connecting solidly. And then they connect. Okay, I knew there was Aji there. But it seemed like they didn't have a good time to play it. So now we have to kill the 4 stones in the center. I feel like if of course we go from this side, they're just going to surround us and we're dead, right? So we have to go from the other side. It just doesn't feel like we can do much, but I'm always very negative about that. Large knight move. Okay. Does that even work? I guess technically it does. But I don't think it works enough. Is that the actual move? Oh, it is just knight's move. Okay. Only works for large knights. I thought large knight, that seemed a little bit too much. Knight's move is the only one I could think of here. The extra large, or the regular large. No, extra large. Yeah, no, it just seems wrong, but just giving it up at this point. Okay. Just gave it up. Is white actually just dead there? I mean, like, did black succeed? Wait a minute. What about this one? Let's look at the top move here. What about this one? What was the plan here? I still don't see the plan here, so it's fine. We're probably just dead. We're good. Then Tanuki. All right, it's time to look at what is going on here. What is the actual score of this game? Because it feels like there's still this Ko in this corner. Feels like black was behind and then killed this, and maybe they're still not ahead because the rest of the board is still quite open. This is the only territory they have solidly, potentially solidly. And there's still the Ko. So even if they start the Ko, they have plenty of Ko threats as white. because of this group that's not alive. Yeah, this is too much for my brain. My brain's too small. Let's go back to the front here and let's look at the score graph. Black is just ahead now. Okay. All right. So white did make a mistake here, and I did skip over it when I was looking at stuff. I didn't see his biggest mistake here. That's good. Good. I didn't notice it. I noticed that the group was kind of surrounded, but I didn't notice with AI saying like minus like 40 points or something like that. So we'll move stats here. 58%. So yeah, so it is. Okay, so I do think like at this point, this is when I said that I feel like white had a little bit of an advantage here, especially after these two weird moves. And it's a small advantage. If we turn off the webcam, it's a small advantage here. 60% sort of thing, but one point. And then backing off now seemed wrong. Yeah, you want to protect this side, but I think they were just treating it as Miai the entire time, so I'm going to ignore that. There we go. They got their Miai done. And now we can look at regular move stuff here. So he does want to play it underneath here. White played this weird move. This was always this sort of vital point. So that's why AI is suggesting this attachment first. But then black did the upper right corner stuff first. I just wants to ignore it. That's funny. Let it be dead. There we go. And then the diagonal was the wrong. I already knew the diagonal was wrong. It definitely felt wrong. It wants to just go over here, but that's yeah. Diagonal felt wrong because there's going to be able to separate really cleanly, and this side's not going to be alive right away. This K4 one's not going to be alive right away. So just separating keeps it very simple. And the peep here, push, turn. So the turn was also bad. I was trying to see how they were going to live, and then they didn't live, so this wasn't very helpful for me. Oh, wait. KGS is yelling at me. There we go. Oh, did you win, Lolliot? Forward on. They won. Anyway. Open this back up. Yeah, so... All right. There was a lot of Aji with the cutting points. Turning here sort of fixes some of the Aji. So I do see that. And then cut first. So they just kept missing the vital point here. Because this did feel like potentially close to living. And then after this one, we just have to make use of the Aji here. And you can see that there's at least one eye over here. We can go back potentially to make another eye on the other side, but there's a lot more flexibility with this variation. But the way they played in the game was actually a little bit too heavy. And then black played here. Now white can live. Let's see how white was supposed to live if they back off. Right? So they didn't back off. They connected, which was another mistake. And so now they can just do this really nice tiger's mouth shape, and then they can just make their second eye. Yeah, I mean, if we just look at it this way, see, they're threatening to get out, and then we have two eyes now as well. So that's annoying. Even if we don't play the right moves, just playing the basic, obvious move. Oh. So that was black's mistake. That's why the jump was bad. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about... Like, I would have thought about this one, but for some reason I was just thinking about extending. Even this, though, is fine because we can still go this direction. But of course, the tiger's mouth shape is the better one. We're still threatening to cut this off. Because of the cut in the corner, it cannot connect up to the corner. Right? If they do something like this one to block us, now we can go back over here and do this cut. And now they're just not very happy. But white never went back to the important area of threatening so that we can escape. Then they just gave it up. Now, I thought they were going to try to do some sort of really cool thing here, but it didn't. There was nothing. There was nothing there. I thought they were trying something cool, and then they just didn't have anything there for me. I'm a little disappointed. I have to be honest. I'm a little disappointed. They were threatening me with fun, but then they didn't show it. Very sad. Oh well. And now we can just skim through the rest of the game for fun. And we'll be done. So yeah, if I'm focusing on it too much, it took about an hour just to get through this like fight thing of just sort of talking about it a little bit and thinking about it a little bit, but not going into super depth. So yeah, I think that's about right. It's about an hour for game and Tsumego, about an hour for pro game thing. And let's see. Yeah, that's another shape that's slightly awkward. Yeah, we just did that here. Threatening to cut, but we don't need to worry about the cut. Black would be pretty happy though. This is a really nice situation for black, so I would not be upset, and I would probably also be playing fairly slow like this. So that's my style. Black understands me. We're just protecting ourselves and not worrying about anything. Oh no. But yeah, he just played a normal game after this, making sure he lived. Okay. And nothing else special really happened in the game, it looks like. A couple reading things here in the middle, but no other big special death or anything. Just the Ko now. Okay. I knew this game was not going all the way to end game, so I could tell. I think if I'm doing any end game on stream, it'll probably be the Galaxy problems instead of like really setting it for a pro game. I might do like that sort of stuff off stream, but I think I like the idea so far. Black's only been ahead by 14 points the entire game after this died, so I guess they didn't give up too much. They got behind a little bit, but behind is in 5 points less than they were before, but they basically stayed around the 10 points or more margin the entire time after they killed that. And it was because of this move here and not being able to use the Aji very well. I feel like this move should have been a fairly obvious one. Maybe not for me. But for other people. Yeah, especially here. Before we add any extra strength, this especially feels right now. But when I went earlier here, I really wanted, like my move was the same as the AI move here, where I wanted to attach. That doesn't mean I would have lived though. I just know that that's the move that felt like the living type of move. If they back off though, yeah, this is where I would have had a harder time. Like I don't know if I would have played this one. or done this. I guess this is fine, right? So if they do block you off now we get some extra forcing moves from that cut, which is why it's okay. Okay. All right, anyway. That's good enough here. We can stop this. Stop it. There we go. So we won 2 games. We played 1 game. Played 1 game, but won 2 games, so we're doing really well. And we did some Tsumego, and we looked at a pro game. Looks good. Looks good. I think eventually I'll start to get used to looking at random pro games. And I'll get better at thinking about them while I'm looking at them on stream. Sounds good, right? Yeah, sounds good. So I'll probably see you guys again tomorrow or next year for me, and some of you are already there. See you in 2025, I guess. A couple other things I'm going to be working on today. Should be fun as well. Anyway, I think it was fun to look through the games and do stuff. So I probably will try to do that for my morning streams. And again, I'm going to be streaming on Friday nights as well. So Monday through Friday mornings, and then see you next year. Yeah. Monday through Friday mornings, and then Friday night. And then I'm not 100% sure about what I want to do on the weekends yet. That should be good enough. So I'll see you guys later. If I can figure out how to turn it off. Ah, there it is.